What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, back again for another video, man. You already know we do Tokyo Revengers manga reactions every Tuesdays. It's Monday right now. Translations came out earlier on mangadex.org. So if you guys want to go read along with me or read on your own time, you can pull that up right now, mangadex.org. I'm sure most of y'all already read it, so that's why you're here. You click on the video. But for the very few people that so happen to click on this video, you guys can go check it out yourselves. But yeah, man, last chapter was just preparing for this final battle, final conflict in the final act of Tokyo Revengers. Takemichi had, created the Tomon second generation gang, so it's not like a whole entirely new gang, but rather it's just the next generation, which makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Similar to how like the Black Dragons, how they have a lot of generations, up to like 9 of them. So that's pretty cool. Takemichi is the president of this new gang. Shifu obviously is going to be the vice president. I think Seishu is the first division captain. I believe so. I know the titles are a little bit different, I think, from the original Tomon, but you guys pretty much understand from what, the original Tomon did consist of each people in their divisions. It's pretty much the same as the original. Second division captain is still Mitsuya. Hakai's vice. And then we have the, who was the third division? Pachin, obviously, and Payon as his right-hand man. And then we have the fourth division with the Kawata brothers. And then we have the fifth division to the new member of the Tokyo Manji gang, second generation gang, specifically Senju. So she's going to be leading the fifth division. I'm assuming she's going to get her brother and some of his boys in there as well, like Binky. And I always forget the other person's name. I don't know why. Y'all know who I'm talking about, though. But, yeah, so she's our newest member, and that's pretty much all we got right now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see if we're gonna get more like members popping up, or maybe go to like the Kanto Manji gang, see what they're doing at this moment. I don't know, but all I know is that Takemichi's ready. He needs all the support right now, because he's always needed support, and he understands that. But he's going to be leading them against Mikey in this final conflict. So let's start the chapter 243, Tokyo Revengers. Okay, the second generation of Tomon is born. Takemichi and the gang's revenge against Mikey begins. Boss, the second generation Tokyo Manji gang has sent us a declaration of war. I forgot that boy, Coco. I feel like Coco, he might end up betraying Mikey, because he's never really seemed like ever since we had like settled the conflict with Seishu and Kokonoi, it don't seem like in the Tenjiku arc, it doesn't really seem like he's necessarily like our opposition, in terms of, like everybody else on Mikey's side for sure, but like Kokonoi, I can see him doing something behind his back. I don't know if it's going to cost him his life or not, but I can see Kokonoi helping us in the long run, or at least not, messing Seishu up and messing up, because he actually like is fawned by Takemichi specifically, and obviously Seishu because that's his boy. So I don't know. Who knows though? But it's really a gang mentality to have somebody that was former friends with somebody, but that now they're in a gang and he's being true to the gang. That's real shit right there, Some people are actually like that. They're like, what, I'm going my own way, which he did tell Seishu at the end of Tenjiku arc, I believe. He said, I'm going my own way, and that's that, you know what I'm saying? So I like that. I like that in the writing. From the Tokyo Manji, that boy, Mikey, like, what the fuck? They're declaring war against us. And the chapter title is called Wide Array of. Okay. Kanto Manji, higher up, Kokonoi Hajime. The president is Takemichi Hagaki. I knew it. You came back. Yep. 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 Oh, I didn't really think about that. He didn't really say much in that Three Deities arc. So it's like, I guess he just had the assumption that Takemichi came back because he was there in that conflict. But now he like for sure knows, like, okay, yeah, he did come back. But this boy Mikey looked like a fucking demon. I mean, he is, but yeah. Kanto Manji gang president Sano Manjiro. Vice president Sanzu Haruchiyo. Obviously Sanzu's there. I really want to see the Sanzu's character arc, because for somebody to come to really like get some spotlight, get some shine like a lot later in the manga, it'll be interesting to see, how they do that between him and Senju. Like, I really want to know how that's going to go down. Even Takeyomi, but I'm very intrigued by Sanzu's story, even though he's somebody that I never really like paid too much attention to early on in the manga, because he didn't really have a lot of dialogue and conflicts or whatever the case may be. But interesting. Defense unit captain, Kakucho. Also, Kakucho is another one that's like Kokonoi, that's just sticking to the gang. Like, that's just gang life for them. That's real shit right there. That's how people are in real life. They just, when they're used to gangs, that's just, they can't really get out of that life. As we can see with Mikey. But Mikey's a little different story. He's just violent, so it makes sense for him. But everybody else, they have their own little, agendas and stuff like that, and reason that's why they stick to it. But more so, it's just because that's what they're used to. Of course, the Tiny Brothers, Ran, Special Attack Force Captain, and Special Attack Force Vice Captain, Ran and Rindo, Commanding Officer Mochizu Kanji, and Madarame Shion. Basically, all the people that was in the Tenjiku arc, and he's the commanding officer. Okay. Commando Unit Whoa! Okay, his name is Wakaza. Okay, I always forget his name. Wakaza. But, wow, and Benkei. Arashi Kaizo, Commando Unit Vice Captain, and Hanuma. Wow. I'm looking at, like I say, I've said this in other videos, but like, when I'm reacting, I try to specifically look at each panel without like making my eyes go to like the left, far left and stuff like that. I try hard to just look at every little detail as I go along. So that's why sometimes it'd be like 20-minute videos. Of course, I'll be talking and shit, but that's why, because I be trying to really, really look at stuff, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know everybody does that, but I just try to make sure, since I'm reacting, that I'm paying close attention. But wow, Hanma, so all of these guys are the Commando Unit, but I want to know why Wakaza and Benkei joined, and Hanma as well, because Hanma is like, he got a mask on too. He's just been, MIA. He's been missing in action for a while. Ever since the end of the Tenjiku arc, we've seen him with, when Kisaki ended up dying, or getting killed by Truck Kun, you know what I'm saying? We seen him then, and then, he was just on his own and shit, and that was about it. So I'm really interested as to why these two joined specifically, and for Hanma, I want to know why he, I want to know why Hanma is, here, like, I guess he's just also somebody that's just within the gang life, like, fuck it, But one interesting thing is that I can't recall if Benkei and Wakaza was in there in the Banten gang, when we seen the future. I'm not sure. I remember Takayomi was there, but I'm not sure if these two were there. So that's interesting. I guess that's a future that's been changed, I guess, for now. But who knows, man. But interesting nonetheless. The final battle will be on the 9th of September. It will take place in the old cargo bay. The 9th of September. You know what? I'm trying to think, when did... Nah, never mind. Nah. I was about to say, when did Takamichi come back to the past? Because I was like on the 4th of July, I believe, when he had died and he went to the past. I think so. Okay. But in the old cargo bay, I think that's where they had that battle on Tenjiku, right? Cargo. September 9th, the day of the final. Wow, we're already here. Okay. The first time I jumped through time, I thought I'm I thought I'm watching my life pass before my eyes. When I'm having visions of the worst day, I can't do this anymore. I want this to end. I cried. But in the end, I came here because I wanted to see you. I'll be forgetting that she knows, Shifu knows, and Mikey. Those are the only people that know right now, because Draken's dead. There's nobody else that knows. Back then, I was a cowardly guy. I wanted to run away from reality, from my life. Now I am different because I carry everyone's feelings on my back. Don't you think that's wrong, huh? You said you said what you actually feel. Or you should say what you actually feel. If you keep it to yourself, it'll only grow heavier in your heart. Tell me, I'm scared. I'm afraid. I want to run away. I don't want to die. I mean, shit, you already kind of died before, man. Do you feel better? Yes. He got that charm. I like that. I just realized too. I feel like the ending 2 in Tokyo in the anime. I feel like, well, actually both endings seem like they kind of catered to this area. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's not a big deal. I don't know. I was just saying that because that was just on my mind. I'll be back very well. I'll be waiting for you. And remember I said this a long time ago when I was doing the read through, right? When I was catching up and shit, or when I actually started the manga. I was saying that like every time Takamichi, I was like, okay, this is the last time we're gonna see Takamichi looking normal. I said that in the Black Dragon arc. I said that in Tenjiku arc. I was like, all right, he look normal right now. He not hurt, he not beat up, but like when he comes back, like he says, when he comes back, or by the end of the arc, he gonna be looking fucked up like crazy. Boy, he probably gonna have some broken ribs, arm, I don't know. But it's gonna be dangerous. And that gang looks way more overpowered compared to our side. I mean, like, we got some heavy hitters like that can actually go toe to toe. I believe they can go toe to toe with, like, you know, like the Rendo brothers. I mean, the Hatani brothers. You know, Mochizu, Shion, like those guys. But when it comes to, like, I don't know about Benkei and Wakaza and obviously Mikey. Sanzu's pretty crazy. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? This is interesting. Very well. I'll be waiting for you. Ooh, look at them boys out. Hey man. Hey man. I mean, we got the boy Payon. We know that he's actually like that, you know what I'm saying? Akai is pretty diesel, you know, Missia, he's pretty diesel, but like that other side, bro. Let's move. And they're going, oh my, look who they have on their side. Mikey and Kakucho, bro. Those two alone are like, you know what I'm saying? They're like the top, they're literally top 10 in this verse. You know what I'm saying? Sanzu's crazy as shit. You know, Kokonoe is really smart, you know. And then those guys in the back, I don't know, it's gonna be a little crazy, man. Let's settle this once and for all. Sano Manjiro. In the next chapter, the final battle begins. Tomon versus Tomon. I mean, yeah, it kind of is Tomon versus Tomon, right? Damn, man. Where's Takayomi at, though? I really want to know where he's at. Like, what is he going to end up doing? You know something, though? Like, and I've been saying this about, I'm trying to figure out how can we get, like, I want to see if there's a way that we can get Kazutora into this. Because Kazutora, he's you know, very impactful into, like, the Tomon gang, you know, the original, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's still around. It's just he's locked up right now. And it's like, I don't know, dog. It's like, in the future, we know what he's doing. You know, he's with Shifu at the little pet shop and shit. But, like, I don't know, man. Wouldn't that be crazy if, like, now I think about it. Nah, that would be kind of, nah, I don't think that would work. But, okay, I'm going to say it anyway. What if, like, Takayomi, because we know him and Senju, like, they be making money. Especially Takayomi, he be making money. We seen that. What if he, like, somehow, like, paid the, you know, to bail out Kazutora? Wouldn't that be interesting? You know, for that bond or whatever. I don't know how that works over there in Japan, but, like, what if he can somehow do that? Or, I don't know. Like, I don't know, because he's a money maker. We know that for sure. And he's smart. So it's like, I feel like he can do something if they, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't think that would, I don't know, would it really help? I mean, Tomon needs a lot of help. And it's like, if you know somebody that's pretty damn good, you know, Kazutora is pretty damn good. And it's like, that's the only other person I could think of other than Taiju. I said Hanuma, but look where Hanma's at. He's with them. So it's like, I don't even know, man. But, man. It was a pretty cool chapter. It was pretty much the same like the last chapter, just getting ready for the final battle and all. I feel like these chapters have been kind of quick, and it's been this way for a while now, but like I'm starting to see, it seems like Wakui, he's either, there's a few things that's happening right here. Either he's trying to just hurry up and get the story over with, which I don't like, or they're forcing him to hurry up and get the story with, which I don't understand why, if that's the case. But the third one, and the one that I would at least hope, is that he's just trying to hurry up so he can get to this final conflict so that he can really start getting in his bag. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then all right, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff that we've been seeing from the last like 20 chapters, or ever since after the 3 deities at least, it's all right. You know, I don't care about the fast pacedness of it, because I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just brawling and people beating each other up and shit. So it's like, there's not a lot that's going to go into it anyway, right? But, and then we already got like a lot of into the conflicts and stuff. The only thing I would say is that the Draken death thing was a little too quick. I would say, I think everybody can agree with that. But other than that, man, it's been alright. You know, it hasn't been the best, but it's been alright. You know, it's been alright. But I feel like Wakui, he can really land this if he just get back into his bag that he had in the Black Dragons and Tenjiku arc, and even earlier than that. I think he can get back in his bag when it comes to that kind of, you know, ending of the conflicts. It's going to be really different, because if you notice, in all of those arcs, for the most part, Mikey and Draken were the ones that came in and kind of saved the day or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm interested to see how this would end. Like, is it going to end on Takamichi's terms, or is it going to be like a compromise between Takamichi and Mikey? Or, you know, what's going to happen? People going to die? How the conflict is going to end, you know? But, you know, I'm still enjoying the manga. And like I said, it hasn't been in his Wakui hasn't been in his bag in a minute, but I do think he can land it. I ain't gonna lie. I never lie. I'm always honest on this channel and in real life all the time. So that's what I'm thinking, man. Or at least I hope that it ends well, like anybody should. But you know, that's pretty much all I got for this video. So let me know down below what you guys think about what's going to happen within the next few chapters. How do you think the conflict is going to end, the story in general? How you feeling about the manga, you know, right now and all that? But yeah, man. Stay tuned for more videos. We got My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen, and one more Fire Force. So, and Fire Force should be coming out maybe even today or tomorrow or something. So stay tuned for that if you guys read that as well. But without further ado, I'll let you guys have a good one. See you guys in the next video. And peace.